I've always said this, there are a number of things that you can do from the comfort of your home without having to stress and making a lot of money. Welcome again to Blessed Episodes. Today I want to first of all appreciate all of us who have been following up, watching from the other videos I've been making concerning businesses you can do with zero capital. If you haven't seen that, you can just check that out. The last video we made, I got some messages from persons who were asking, okay, I have so amount of money on me, but I don't know what to use it to do. I won't be there to actually do anything in the business. So what can I invest in that can make me money? So this video is to address that. So if this is something that you're interested in, keep on watching while we get started. So the first on my list is truck rentals. In Lagos, in Port Harcourt, in business, in fact, in most states that I have been to, okay, I have seen high demand, even in the villages. Like in my village, my village happened to be this very open place, okay, somewhere around Ohafia. Truck rental is actually on high demand in my village, let alone in the city. This truck rentals can be to hire chairs, like if you want to move chairs from one place to another, if you want to move your property from one place to another, if you want to move canopies for events, okay, deco properties, okay, from one place to another, a lot of things you want to move, even when you want to move drinks, okay, for occasion, this truck rental will really bring a lot of money. That is if you have truck, okay. If you have a truck that you are not using, okay, this is where you'll be making a lot of money from. I remember when I moved from my previous apartment to my new apartment, just hiring a truck to just move my properties from one place, from my old apartment to my new apartment, not like it was even too far. I spent more than 200,000. Yes. Imagine when you're doing this at a continual routine. Imagine what you're making. This is not something that is loud, but it is really making a lot of people lots of money. The second on my list is keke driving. Be it that you are the one that want to do the business or you want to give it to somebody to do the business for you, both ways you'll be making money. Okay, be it that you're giving it on hire purchase or you are the one that want to run it. I know somebody who, okay, told me that he does contribution. He actually he got the keke on hire purchase. Okay, what that means is you negotiate with the owner that you'll be paying so amount of money every week or every month, okay, for a couple of period, be it 2 years or 2.5 years or 3 years, okay, and after then the keke becomes his. All right, that is what hire purchase is all about. So he told me that he is actually doing this. He just started doing the hire purchase business using the keke, but then he's making contribution every week, 50,000 naira. He's paying the owner of the keke the estimated amount he was supposed to pay every week. He's feeding, he's doing everything, and he's still having some savings on his own, aside from the 50,000 he's making as contribution every week. You can imagine how much this guy is making already. Somebody that is on higher purchase, imagine when he's done paying the debt for the keke, how much more he'll be making then. You see this keke, small boss, if I'm not even mistaken, it's more like they're making more than the Uber drivers. Massage therapy. You see this massage therapy? The stress that people are going through now is too much. Like, it is really so much that at the end of the day or at the end of the week, we just want to just relax, have a spa treatment. Okay, so if you want that, you have this training on how to massage somebody and the person feels better, this is where you're making money. See, this service is just massaging the feet alone, the back, the neck, the hand. I never even thought that they also massage the head as well. When I saw that, I was like, wow, so they do this too. So if you're one who has skill for this is where you'll be making a lot of money. You don't need to put your cash, of course, but if you want to own your own, you need to set it up right. But then if you want to work for somebody or you want to co-partner with somebody, okay, you can fit in this. All you need to do is connect with people around you that are already in the business, and then you already started dancing. You see this band dancing, nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. Any occasion that there is no dancer coming to entertain, it's not making sense. Imagine, picture one. Just picture one. Once there are no dancers coming to entertain, the joy will not be complete. Trust me. One time that we had this occasion, okay, the dancers that were invited, we were paid over 500,000 just to come and dance. Not even up to an hour, but they were paid 500,000 naira just to come and dance. Imagine the kind of amount of money you're making if this is what you do, and then you have, like, say, 10 occasions to do this in a period of time, especially that festive period. Say December now, you have people you want to go and dance for, and then you have this amount of money coming in. and it's already a side hustle, not like a major hustle. Consider this, that is if you know how to dance. If you don't know how to dance, just leave it alone. Okay, so the third on my list, or which number? The other one on my list is frozen foods. Okay, you don't know how much you're missing if you don't know about this. Well, that is if you can handle it, because the only issue about this business is light. If you have issues with light, it might be a challenge doing this business. Although, if you set up this type of business in an environment where there is no light, but then you have a source of light, that is where you're making a lot of money. Yes, because everybody will come into you to refrigerate one thing or the other. Be that you're doing frozen foods, be that you're into drinks, be that you're into just pure water, or whatever you're chilling. Okay, people would want your service, or you're selling blocks. Yes. I asked somebody the other time how much she's getting this block that she is using to cool her drinks, and she told me 1.5. If you know block, pure water, like water that you put inside a bag and then you refrigerate it to be block. That is the kind of block I'm referring to. She told me she got it to 1.5 for one. So somebody who has this big standing freezer and has block filled in it, early in the morning she takes it to the market. Of course, because that is when people who are setting up their drinks, their stores are opening up. So you take it to, with your truck, you take it to the market there, and then people rush to buy, and then you're getting 1.15 per each. The only thing you're getting is actually fuel for this type of business. Yes, that is if you have the standing refrigerator already. You only need fuel to freeze this up, and you're collecting 1.5 per bag. Don't you think that is cool money? Don't sleep on it though. Okay, so the next on my list is charcoal. Charcoal, this is one business that nobody talks about. But then recently, while I was using my charcoal, because I also use charcoal to augment my gas cooker. So using it of recent, I spoke with one of the vendors, okay, and then she was giving an analysis of how she was expecting her goods to arrive, and then I was just asking her, is this really profitable? Why wasting your time if they're delaying to deliver your goods? Why not going to something? So she was giving me a breakdown of how much she makes. I was like, what? Really? I really never thought about that. Like, charcoal. If this is one that you can get supplies, and you know people who need it are around you. Charcoal is used for different purposes. So be it that you want to use it for your poultry, you want to use it for cooking, you want to use it for medicinal purposes. If you can get access to selling charcoal, why not try it out and thank yourself later that you did. It's the only difference, the only disadvantage about it is it's kind of dirty, it's this kind of dirty job, but then the gain there, of course, you will not even think about the dirt. Alright, so the next on my list is thrift business. Thrift business, I've always said this, I said it in my last video, and I'm also going to say this again. If you have the eye for good clothing, my dear, this is where you'll be cashing out majorly, because here you don't even need to involve the money. Like I would say, there are different means you can do this. Is either you get your money involved or you don't get your money involved. There are two ways to this. So one way is, if you want to get your money involved, you get samples of those pictures of nice clothing, okay, nice outfits, I need to say, and then you bargain with the vendor how much you want to get this goods from them. Okay, when they buy into it, you just post on your social media handles and allow people to reach out to you. This way, you know, when they pay for the goods, you can reach out to the vendor, get the clothes, and then send to them, pay them, and then get your quotes. This way, your money is not even involved, but then you've already made your own profit. So if this is one that you're interested in, you can also venture into it. There's one that I want to talk about right now, which is spare parts. Spare parts. My dear, the heavy amount that is into this business, my God. Like in the space of a very short time, one is already buying the land just from selling spare parts. In Lagos, their market is around Ladipo. Around where I am, you can get it in Alaba. There are different places that you can get it in depending on your location. Okay, spare parts, this is the market where they sell spare parts, like parts for cars, vehicles, trucks, motorcycle, whatever, just spare parts. It's a very familiar name, you should know what it is. You can get a screen wiper. Is this screen wiper? It should be a screen wiper. Is that what you call it? Yes. If you know your way around the markets there, you want to be doing this business, you can get it from the dealer right there in the business, 1.5 or even lesser. But then a car that just drives in to that environment to fix one or two things, you just like, my guy, your screen wiper don't need spoil, make I put this one for you. I just 4,000 or 3,500, I'll give you 3,500, my man. He will buy it. He will buy it because he will feel that he's in the main market. They will not give him something that is bad. He has already made how much? Over 2,000 naira. Just like that. So imagine the person who is dealing in the business majorly, selling other major. This one self is even the outer part of the car that they apply this one. What about those major things that they sell inside the car? So this is where you want to make money. I'll say again, of course, it's dirty, but then the money in it will cancel your debts. So look into this if this is something you're interested in. Another one is palm oil business. Palm oil business. This business now is more like what everybody talks about now. It's everywhere, like everywhere. So places they like doing business that everybody's doing. Why some don't like doing the business that everybody's doing? But then I'll still tell you again, if you know that you eat with palm oil, you should make inquiry how this business makes people money. Then you'll be convinced by yourself that this is one business that you're supposed to do. Yes. Although that's based on if you have the direct contact to the supplier, because if you don't have direct contact to the supplier, you might be making less the money you're supposed to make. Because you passing through another chain that has linked to another chain that has linked to the direct contact. All of them want to cut their cut, and before it gets to you, your profit at the end of the day might not be much. Okay, so look at this, and then you'll be joyful at the end. So let's go to the next on my list. Plumbing. You're not buying anything to fix anything. Yes, they are the one that will buy those things for you to come and fix. They will just call you. My drainage is doing this, is doing that. Please come and help me and check what happened to the pipe. You tell them, okay, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. My service is 7,500, 8,500, 10,000 for just the smallest error. Major connection is a contract on its own. You know how much that will be at the end of the day. This one is a side hustle. So people make it as the major hustle. Why some leave it to be side hustle? But then it's giving them enough cash that's keeping them going. So if you're one that has a skill in plumbing, consider this business. Another on my list, hair making. Okay. Hey, should I talk about myself here? Okay. If you don't know this now. Hair making has changed people's lives. Yes, be that you're in Nigeria or be that you're in the diaspora. No, I must say this again. Hair making has changed people's lives. Be it that you're into bead making, you're into braiding, anything hair making. It has actually changed people's lives. I remember somebody that I know who traveled out, and I was like, babe, how did they survive? Like, what are you doing there to keep going? Because I know you did not learn anything tech before you left here. And she said she's making hair. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, so who are contacting you? Said she started with her neighbors, because she made her sister's hair, and then the neighbor saw the hair and she was like, oh, can you make mine too? Just weaving, okay? And then she collected 10,000. That was back 6 years ago or 7 years ago. And she collected 10,000 just for weaving. And that was how she improved like that. Oh, so you can make braids too. Oh, make mine too. I just started to collect 50,000 and above 100,000. Like converting the amount to Nigerian currency is already in. The other one she told me it was 250,000. I was like, what? My sister, making one person's hair in that amount, in a day you can make 3 persons hair. Yes, you can. So already you're making more than 500,000 in a day making braids. and you tell me it's not changing people's lives. Next on my list is mobile car wash. These days, car wash has actually left the spot where you go to wash your car. To washing your car anywhere you are looking for a spot to go and wash your car, and you just come there to do a shopping, and you're saving that time for them that they would have used to go and pack at the car wash to wash their car at that spot. Man, that's a good idea. And they might even pay you with extra tip for saving their time going to a car wash when they can pack, do their shopping, and still have their car wash at the same time. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, you know that you're already making money. People want their car wash, but they don't have that morale, okay, to go to the car wash. Them parking around there and seeing you washing a car will just make them automatically, you know what, just wash my car too. You thinking what I'm thinking, Abby? You want to do the business. So I have mentioned quite a few. Okay, just let me know in the comment section which of the businesses that you think I did not make mention of, which you're interested in, and which you think I should talk about more. Yes, thank you all for staying tuned till this time. We will be seeing the next one. Love you all, and bye for now.